This week on Flick Nose, we go through the quick stats. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Flick Nose here. We got a new month, we got new numbers to just take a look at here in the quick stats as far as what we're comparing year over year numbers that we're looking at here. In the last 7 days, we've had 49 properties go under contract. We've had 37 properties go pending. We're still seeing that market move. 43 properties have sold, and 63 properties have been price reduced. So yeah, we're still seeing a lot of price reductions up here. And when price reduced, that usually brings a little bit of freshness into the marketplace there. I had a situation with a buyer last week where we were looking at a property. They price reduced $105,000. We were able to get the property under contract, but there were two other offers that came in as backup offers right after the property had price reduced $105,000. So keep your eye on these price reductions. Or if a property's been on the market for 45 days or more, we've had really great luck. Two deals that I did in August, the average that we're seeing is 97% of list price. But these two properties had been on the market for a little while longer, and so we went in there with the buyers. And in one situation, we were able to negotiate 5% off of the list price. Another situation, we were able to negotiate almost 10% off of the list price, just because of the days on market, and we were able to get to them before they did their next price reduction. So, that's one of the strategies in today's market that we can use, especially since sellers are starting to hear about some hesitancy. Interest rates are coming down, which is really interesting. We'll get to these numbers here real quick, but I was just looking at interest rates, across the country here, what the average is there. And so the average right now for a 30-year fixed mortgage that's been locked in is 6.35%. Gosh, like 8 weeks ago, we were at 7. I mean, we were well above 7, and that's across the country. So for second homes and investment properties, we're probably in the upper sixes, depending on your credit and how much you're putting down. We could be in the low sevens there, depending on what your debt to income looks like there. But we're high sixes, low sevens for second homes and investment properties. Primary properties, 6.35% is the average across the country. So it kind of depends on what lender we're looking at there. But interest rate wise, I was looking back historically. 2018, we peaked at about 5%. Before that, we were in the fours for most of like 16, 17, somewhere around there. So, we're seeing that interest rate coming back down. The Fed is meeting this month, September 17th and 18th, and it is widely expected, based on some of the conversations that they've been having, that we're going to see at least a 25 basis point reduction, which is 1/4%. Or, I would be surprised if we saw a 0.5% reduction, but that is possible. I don't think that's quite priced into the mortgage rates right now either. So we are seeing some relief on the interest rates, which is very exciting. And so let's take a look here at what inventory is on the market. So August, these are the new numbers we're looking at. So August of 23, so a year ago, we ended at 886 properties total that is active and pending. August 2024, we ended with 1,088 active and pending. So we're quite a bit above that 886 number for our market here in Summit County. And then in September of 2023, we ended at 859 properties active and pending. And so that's where we're comparing year over year, end of September. Today we're at 1,081. So up a little bit. We were kind of trending down in chewing through some of that inventory, but we have seen more properties come on the market that have gone under contract. And so we're at 1,081. We've kind of been hovering in that number here for a little while. 698 of those are choices that you can go out, take a look at, and put a property, put a contract on, and put that under contract. So lot going on in our market. There are definitely different pockets based on short-term rentals, long-term rentals, what your goals are, investment, second home. So let's talk about what your specific goals are and what the next steps are for you. I'd like to put a little plan together so that we can find you the perfect property and hit your real estate goals. So reach out to us anytime. teamflick@summitliving.com. We're here for you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week for another episode of Flick Knows.